Hi, this is DJ Mondo. Welcome back to another episode of the Atomic Luau, and welcome back to another episode of Mondo's Maki Madness. This is the show where we relax and have a good time, roll in Makis for dinner and lunch. I kind of do this as a relaxation exercise. We all need some relaxation in the world today, and ain't that the truth? So I'm not gonna mention what I'm trying to relax from, but I think you can all guess. Anyway, um, I'm gonna get back to it. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I want to do these with some kind of regularity. But you know how things are. Life intervenes, and you can't really do them. But you do them when you can, and I felt like doing it today, so let's do it. Um, as you know, like I said, I do this for relaxation. Ever since I saw this documentary, Jiro Dreams of Sushi, I've been kind of I've been kind of absorbed in this, trying to make the perfect maki roll, and uh, they've all been far from perfect, but they're really fun to make, and I'm looking at different ingredients and stuff like that. So hopefully you've got a craft or something that you can kind of retreat to when life gets a little bit too crazy, and then you can go there and just kind of relax with your craft. So I do the same thing with music and also with art and stuff like that. So hopefully we all have something like that, and the world will be a better place for it. Anyway, let's break down what we've got here. I like to try to introduce the ingredients before we do it. This one is going to be pretty simple, but it's got one of my favorite ingredients in it. What we're going with today is spinach and yellow bell pepper. And the main ingredient is um, Korean barbecue spam. That's right. That is spam cut into sticks and put in the air fryer for about 8 minutes. And so it's going to forms a nice little crispy crust. But the, actually, hold on, let me show you this. This is the this is the this is the Korean barbecue style spam. This stuff is delicious. I tasted this once, saw this in the store just by chance, grabbed it, and now I'm hooked on it. It's a little salty. Don't eat too much of it, but oh man, this is really, really good. Good for breakfast. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll it up into makis and uh, and eat a bit of it tonight and take some for lunch tomorrow. But no, this is not an endorsement of that of that product. They are not paying me to say that. But hey, spam, if you're listening, I will take some cash and promotions. But you don't even have to give me cash. You can lay in a good supply of Korean barbecue spam. And there's other flavors out there too that I haven't tasted yet. So now I'm intrigued. But anyway, that's the makis that I'm going to be rolling today. And if you know the usual technique that I use is to use this plastic food container lid covered with plastic wrap to mold this Japanese rice with just the right amount of just the right amount of sticky rice. I usually can get about 3 good rolls out of this amount of rice. But if I play my cards right, I can get 4. And I don't like to make them too thick. And also, I might have to thin it out a bit because these slices of Korean barbecue spam might be a little bit thick for the roll. So you have to be careful there. And it also, if you're going to fit bell pepper and spinach in there as well. So um, last week I was going to do one of these last week, but I made the mistake of going to the grocery store and not buying nori. I forgot I'd run out of nori, and I forgot to buy it when I was at the store, but I remember today. So Let's put on some meditation music and let's get at it. A little water to keep the sticky rice from getting too sticky. Remember to let your rice cool. I remember once I hadn't let it cool too much and it got a little bit sticky on the plastic here. I also need to remember to hold back a little when I'm filling up this thing as a mold, not to try to make the layer of rice too thick. That'll make your maki roll a little bit too thick and kind of unwieldy. Nori, the shiny side out. There we go. Pretty good. And it's just the right size. That plastic container is just the right size for the nori and the rice here. Start with a little spinach leaves. And one thing I had to remember was not to try to cover the whole thing in spinach, because if you cover it in spinach and you eventually wrap it up, the spinach is going to completely surround the other ingredients, and if it does that, the rice won't stick. It'll stick to the spinach, but it won't stick to the other ingredients, and then it'll slide around, and then you'll get a unstable roll. So while I love the spinach, don't use too much. Let go of that. It's so hard not to eat the spam. It is so good. Wet the edge so it sticks, and that's going to form your seal when you roll it up tight. Ooh, we got some rice spillage on the edge here. Another plate to put this on. That's a pretty good roll though. I used to try and spread these, put the nori straight on the bamboo mat, and spread the rice over it. But that got to be a complete mess, and the nori gets torn. So shiny side out. The rice is still kind of warm. I don't think it's too warm. Definitely have to let it cool. I don't know if I let it cool long enough. It's good though. Goes right in the center. We got some bell pepper escaping. Okay, that's a good one. It's a little bulgy in the middle, like a kind of like a kind of like a python that's swallowed something. But yeah, that's a good solid roll. All right, one last one. I think I'm gonna have a little rice left over. Oh, rice spill, which is good because I get to eat it. Might have overdone it with the rice on this one, but we'll see. This is the last of the spam. I'm just gonna put all three of them on here. Well, it's the last of the fried spam. I got some more in the fridge, but it's not fried. Good roll. Good roll. It's a little bit thick, but I think I might have overdone it with the rice on this, but I like it. And that was the last of the fried spam. Now I gotta cut these. I'm not gonna cut on the bamboo mat anymore, so I think I damaged it with the strings. So I'm just gonna use this plastic board. Yeah, look at that. That's a good cut right there. Good cut. And I got this in piece, so I can eat that. Oh, look at that. That's a really good one. Get the light on it. Let it focus. Focus. Nice. This is that last one. This is the extra thick one. Can I get one more cut from this? Can I? No, it's too thin. It's going to fall apart. And I was right. Look at that. Trashed. Korean barbecue spam. Good cut. A little too much rice on this one, I think. It's kind of thick. The outside's kind of thick, but that's okay. It's like you're caught. You know, you don't want to thin it up too much; it'll fall apart. It's an end piece. That's nice even for an end piece. Where's the seam on this? Oh, there it is. It's right there. That's the seam is on this side at the bottom. You want the seam on the bottom when you cut so it doesn't slide around and open up, at least in my estimation. Ooh, good cut on that last one. Look at that. Not much. Look at that. You got Korean barbecue here, but not on this side. Didn't make it all the way to the end. Ooh, plenty here. There we go. Korean barbecue here, but none here. Oh, shortchanged. Look at that. And so you got this end piece. This is all spinach and bell pepper. It almost is not worth eating. Almost. All right. And that's our spread for today. Not bad looking. We got some good cuts here. Nice solid. That's a nice solid one right there. This one right here. This one here is perfect. This one got a couple of overlapping Korean barbecues in it. But yeah, I think the rice is a little too thick on this. But other than that, I'm satisfied. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm gonna do these a little bit more regularly. But hey, um, try something to keep yourself relaxed in these strange times. This is what I do, and always nice to you know make a meal with it's just a and all it takes is a little rice and a little spinach and some nori if you can find it. But you can even do this without the nori. Just mold it, mold the rice. It's sticky enough. Just keep your hands wet, and which I might do that next time. I've never made the I've never made them without nori. Those little rice mounds with a slice of fish on top. But we'll see. We'll try that next time. Or maybe we'll try it with Korean barbecue. You know, it doesn't have to be fish. You know, I guess if you're not a traditionalist, you know, traditionalists will get after you, but you know, hey, do what you do. You know, just to relax. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and break it off here. DJ Mondo signing out for the Atomic Luau. Check me out at the Atomic Luau on YouTube. Check me out at DJ Mondo's Rave on YouTube, DJ Mondo's Rave on Instagram. And it all comes together at djmondosrave.com. There's links to all of my social media sites that are there. Let me know what you do. Let me know what you cook. Let me know what relaxes you. And hey, man, just stay chill in these times. It's summer. You should be relaxing anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching if you watched. Bye. Oh, and as always, this broadcast is done in conjunction with Bunfingers College. Bunfingers College, the most advanced, um, the most cost-effective educational alternative in the outer solar system. Also, the most advanced. And check out the dean, Chris Marshall. They do good work over there. Thanks. Bye.